Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Reggae Boys Commentary. Like, share, and subscribe, please.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary. Like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary. Like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary. Subscribe, like, and share. Is that the right order? Yeah.
They say without confidence, you're twice defeated in the race of life. And it's something that Coach Theodore Tappa Whitmore said before we took on Mexico in 2008 when we needed 3 wins from our last 3 games. We got those 3 wins. Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. This is the match preview for Jamaica versus Costa Rica in the World Cup qualifiers coming up on Wednesday at the office. Yep. This is the game where we know if the March window is relevant or if it is just a precursor or academic interest or preparation towards the CONCACAF Nations League and beyond. That's exactly what is the situation. So, Costa Rica, Los Ticos, a team that will not be training at the office prior to this encounter. They will not have a training session because of how late they'll be arriving into the island. Jamaica will have a training session today. And tomorrow is the game. Can you imagine? A quick turnaround. So you literally don't have any time to dwell on the previous result. You just have to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. There's absolutely no margin for error. None. No margin for error. So Jamaica and Costa Rica. We've had some pretty decent results against them. It's funny that our first ever victory over Costa Rica was back in 1997, thanks to a Dion Burton strike. That was the first time we ever defeated them. Ever. Yeah, I find that quite, well, competitively, that is, I should say, because we have beaten them in a friendly prior to that. 9-5, 9-6. But in a World Cup qualifier, it was 1997. We've defeated the Costa Ricans 4 times, drawn 12, and lost 14 occasions. Our last victory against Costa Rica was back in 2010, courtesy of a Ryan Johnson strike at the National Stadium. I was there, and it was a good strike, I must tell you. Of course, we know our last result against Costa Rica was that 1-1 draw in World Cup qualifying at their house in San Jose. We know about the Gold Cup result of 2021. We know about the friendly match of 2019 where Amal Knight made his debut for Jamaica. We know about the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. But you know what's funny? Costa Rica. Yep, Costa Rica have not defeated Jamaica in Jamaica since 2001. Costa Rica have not won in Jamaica since 2001. 20 years and 2 months. That's the last time Costa Rica defeated Jamaica in Jamaica. Costa Rica, as we know, boasts experienced veterans in their squad. Celso Borges, Brian Ruiz, the man with Jamaican heritage, Joel Nathaniel Campbell Samuels. Joel Campbell, Jamaican grandparents. I told you guys a story already about the building of the Panama Canal and what Jamaicans did after they built the Panama Canal. They decided to go west, and many of them ended up in Costa Rica. Their hard work paid off. They met women, and they had children with those women. So, as far as players in the Costa Rican squad that have Jamaican heritage, Kendall Waston, Keishore Fuller, and Joel Campbell. Those that are available for the game. But of course, there are other individuals in the pool of Costa Rica squad that have Jamaican heritage, like Ian Smith and Waylon Francis, to name a few. So there are quite a number of them out there. Many of them born close to Limon, Iron George, and Felicio Forbes. So there's a number of them that have Jamaican roots to their name. So that is the situation there. So that's how the record looks like against the Costa Rican team. Let's go into what I know you guys are highly anticipating, and that is none other than the 11. How should Jamaica line up against the Costa Ricans? How would I like to line up against the Costa Ricans, I should say? Well, it doesn't look like we're going to go with a back three, so I'm going to go with a 4-3-3. Yep, 4-3-3. And I'm going to give Dwayne Miller an opportunity in net. He's somebody that has played World Cup qualifiers before. He's somebody that was in net the day that we defeated the United States at the National Stadium. I put Dwayne Miller in net. Left back. I'm going with Gregory Lee from Manchester, plays for Morecambe up in Lancashire. I'm going to go with Ethan Pinnock at left centre half. And Adrian Mariappa, right centre back. But you know, Damien Lowe is available for this game. At that defensive solidity. Adrian Mariappa. Just in front of them, I'm going with N'Golo Kevin Stewart. In front of them, going with Daniel Johnson, I want bad baller, and alongside Daniel Johnson, Peter Lee Vassell. Up top, guys, we're gonna have to go for it, you know. Flemings. Let's give Dexter Daps an opportunity. But I know the thinking might be like, oh, Javan East plays in Costa Rica. Javan East will know the players well. But for me, you give Dexter Daps the opportunity. Give him this game, and let's see what he can do. Dwayne Miller in net, Greg Lee, Ethan Pinnock, Damien Lowe, Adrian Mariappa, Kevin Stewart, Daniel Johnson, Peter Lee Vassell, Junior Flemings, Mikel Antonio, Dexter Daps, Bobby De Cordova, Reed. So, Reggae Boys fans, what are your thoughts? I'm going to take some of your comments in below and see what you guys are thinking, how you guys are feeling towards this encounter. How is everybody? So, let's see what you guys have been saying in the comments, and we progress from there, shall we? Alrighty, so J King says, Simon, lose faith in the Reggae Boys. Well, I haven't. So what's the deal now, Simone? Oh, my name is not Simone. My name is Simon. Martin Edwards says, blessings, Simon. Dwayne Morrison says, when is the nation leave? Oh, the CONCACAF Nations League begins in June. Simon, they also say, fail to plan. Yeah, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And like I said in yesterday's video, we should have never given 12 players their debut in the year of World Cup qualifying. For me, I disagree with that completely. And for me, I don't believe in giving a player a debut in a World Cup qualifier unless it's an attacker. Kevin Williams says, big up Simon, big up Mr. Kevin. Used a back three, it's best. I have been, but it doesn't look like Paul Hall will be keen on doing that. So that's why I've gone with a back four. But yes, I would certainly go with a back five. Plus, Simon, what is the of your hairstyle you're wearing today? Hairstyle? No, just brushing my hair forward, that's all. That's basically it, my friend. Nothing new, just brushing my hair forward. I'll go 3-1, 3-1, 2. I'll go with 3-1. Okay, all right, that's fine. I'll double check on this, All Sports Jamaica. I'll double check on this. Simon, I think this will be Map's last game for Jamaica. You think so? I hope not. I'd rather Burke over Flemings. Why is that? Why would you rather have Burke over Flemings? I just like the 1-3-5-2. It gives us a better balance. Okay. Yeah, it does. Who'll be the captain? Captain for me would be Maps if Andre Blake doesn't start. What about Gray? I would start him. Against Costa Rica, it's a different opposition compared to the Panamanians slightly. And knowing that we're at home, I would rather want us to be on the front foot and get there. Can we still make it? Fourth is still something that we can achieve. It's very slim, but fourth is something that still can be achieved. I'll watch us in a 4-3-3 on the ball. We look all over the place. Yeah, but I think at home that it's something that we can achieve. But I'm in agreement with Coach regarding the 3-5-2, but it just doesn't seem to be something that we're willing to try right now. Perhaps the Nations League. Nations League is something that we could utilize this sort of system in. I want to see Maps as assistant coach soon. Maps, Joby McAnuff are two individuals that I feel in the future can play a brilliant role in terms of coaching. Not only because of their experience as players, but because of the love they have for the country and how much desire and determination. It would be an absolute sin of the highest proportion. A sin like what Adam and Eve did in the Garden of Eden to not have Maps and Joby McAnuff part of our national program moving forward. Junior Flemings play for himself. He will pass the ball once he finds the space. Only if Panama don't win. But yeah, you're right. And we win all remaining. Yep, that's the reality of the situation as it stands right now for the boys. So it's a situation where I need all the. This is the time now when things have to happen. Put it that way. This is the time when we need those results. This is the time. And I do have some breaking news to share with you all this morning. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the breaking news? Hey, Paul. I am going to upload the thumbnail quite shortly. I'm just going live for this. I'm going to upload the thumbnail. But guys, do follow Jersey Boy on Twitter and on Instagram. He does absolutely brilliant thumbnails for videos and a great graphic artist. So anything you need from that technical aspect, don't forget Jersey Boy is the person to get all of this done. Trust me, Jersey Boy is the best in the business, and you guys need to have him on board. Honestly, this is the guy that you need for everything relating to graphic designing, thumbnails for videos. Jersey Boy is the person. All right, brilliant. Jersey Boy, absolutely brilliant, mate. Honestly, you're an absolute legend. All right, guys, I have some breaking news to share for you. Let me bring it up on the screen now. And it's relating to our defender, Liam Moore. One more, Liam Moore. So there we go. Liam Moore has joined Stoke City for the rest of the season. He is going to be on loan. I guess the reason why he hasn't joined Stoke permanently is because of the long-term contract that he has at Reading. So manager O'Neill said, I'm delighted that we've managed to get signing up Liam over the line before the deadline, as well as experience. He'll bring versatility to our squad for the second half of the season. And Liam Moore is a 6th January signing for Stoke City. So he joined the first Jamaican international since Ricardo Fullo and Demar Phillips to join Stoke City. Yeah, of course, Cousins is not there yet. Yep. Liam Moore, now a Stoke City player for the rest of the season. And of course, Liam Moore will not be eligible for Jamaica's game coming up against Costa Rica. So Liam Moore will not play in the Costa Rica game. So Liam Moore is going to be a Stoke City player. Yep. Yeah, you did look good, but we can still score on of us them. Simon, what are your thoughts on Darren Mattocks? It's interesting because you saw that he changed the thumbnail. I mean, he changed his caption of Instagram. He changed the long caption to the ice cold emoji. I gave my reaction to what Darren Mattocks said yesterday in yesterday's video regarding the Anthony Grant one. And I think Darren Mattocks is right in some aspects. He's right in the aspect that Canada, he kept their core from 2017, and look where they are right now. They're going to the World Cup. Well, we should have kept our core as well. But the thing is, 2017 Gold Cup, the likes of Ladale Ritchie, Binns, Owain Gordon, were they really going to be part of our squad for World Cup qualifying? Well, we'll see. Yes, Shaman. Thank you, Shaman. You absolute legend. You're the absolute legend, though, mate. I'm telling you right now, because you're the legend that have done all the hard work in ensuring that this video comes together and everything like that. So for me, I just think that the video just came together all right because of you. Mr. Galaxy says, I have a good feeling about this match, Simon. Hope they're all right. I hope so too. Tom Ince, I was expecting more from this youngster. Same here. I was expecting more as well. I think he was a Liverpool player at one point too. Yeah. Personally, I was expecting more. Simon, from now on, if you were over the age of 24 and still playing in the USL, you should not get selected. Go watch Senegal, all top European clubs, only the youth who is not talented. So, walk on P. If you're over the age of 24, I'm willing to agree with you there. The only thing I would say, it depends. If it's a centre forward that is 28 and he's scoring goals for fun, that's the only way I would offer some leeway, like Nico Brett. Nico Brett can play for us in the Nations League. For me, I think I look at that as the last chance of him to ever don in Jamaican colours. But if you ask me right now, if I would rather have Nico Brett in the squad right now or Jamil Matt, then it would be Jamil Matt. So, yeah. Simon, you ever watched the team train? We lack intensity. Yes, I have watched us train on numerous occasions. And while I agree in terms of the intensity and the magnitude has not been this standard per se, we have, in training, shredded the through balls brilliantly. We have looked good in that sense. Blake Lowe, Moore, Pinocchio, Lee, Lawrence, Stewart, Morrison, Gray. Okay, that's your 11, Calma. Okay, cool. Is why what Fletcher and Haka said on Darmatic Instagram page. Yes, I saw it. They said they agree. And I think Romario Williams agreed as well. Joel Grant agreed as well. So how intense is the preparation? Honestly, in my honest opinion, I believe that the intensity of the sessions could go up a notch, in my humble opinion, in terms of letting the players work their socks off. Martin Edwards says, I really want this World Cup qualifying to be over because the JFF president needs to go. Mr. Rica says the biggest problem about this factor effective Matos was right. I think that makes sense. But the problem is deeper than Michael Ricketts. The issues are deeper than the JFF. You can't give Liam Moore his debut in the year that we're playing in the World Cup qualifying. You can't give Ethan Pinnock his debut the year that we have World Cup qualifiers. You can't give Jamal Lowe his debut the year we have World Cup qualifiers. You can't give Casey Palmer his debut the year we have World Cup qualifiers. You can't give Curtis Tilt his debut the year we have World Cup qualifiers. You can't give Kevin Stewart his debut in World Cup qualifiers. You can't give Anthony Grant his debut in World Cup qualifiers. No. For me, it just doesn't add up. I'm in total disagreement with it. 100%. So, honestly, I just don't like it. Oh, boy, I tell you. Oh, boy, I tell you. Unbelievable. So, that's something for us to bear in mind. What are you guys saying? Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments, and then we take it from there. Simon, is there an unspoken rule regarding having too many English-born players? It's about quality. No, there's not an unspoken rule, but there is a. It feels like it's a bad thing or a sin to do such a thing, and it's not. It's not. It really is not. Simon, you can give people their debut. England, Spain do it. Yes, but guess what? When you give them their debut in those competitive games, you're not throwing them in high-pressure must-win games. You're giving them, like Emile Smith-Rowe and company, a debut when England is leading 9-0 against San Marino. And when Conor Gallagher comes on the field, it's cruise control. You don't give them their debut in a crucial World Cup qualifier. That's what I disagree with completely. Yeah, Peter Lee has a chance, absolutely. Yeah. I must say, guys, there's other big news, but I prefer to touch that on another video. But what I will say is that it's great. Hopefully that we can get more Jamaicans playing and playing well. So Rebel and DJ is not offering anything better than USL players. Come on, don't say that. Don't say that. DJ has been the midfielder that we've needed for some time. You need a player of his caliber. If you want to say Ravel has not been getting the output that you so desire, then fine. But DJ is a midfielder that we need. He really is. He's a midfielder that we need. So that's my thoughts on the matter. And that's how I stand with things. What you guys are saying in the comments. We need to get them out of JFF now before 2023 Nations League start. Please help them get out. Don't save nothing. Put out the news. Nice area. It's gonna change, takes time, and that's something that we're gonna have to learn and accept. Bingo. All right, let's see what All Sports Jamaica has to say here. All right, guys, there's some breaking news that I'm going to have to work on right now. I'm just getting some insight as it relates to a Jamaican international that could be moving to Europe, in Scandinavia specifically. I'm going to work on that in another video quite shortly. All Sports Jamaica says, going forward, we need a path, a projection, age development for the national team. We need players to be technically, physically, and tactically developed by the age 16. 16 might be a push. I would say 18, to be honest with you, bearing in mind the schoolboy system in Jamaica and everything of that nature. So, yeah. Karumi, who says, Simon Preston, the president of the federation, what will be your first task of action? My first task of action, honestly, would be this. Monthly camps for all national teams, senior, junior, and reggae girls. Yes, you may not have the overseas-based contingent available at every single occasion, but you're keeping the local core active. You're keeping them active. A goalkeeping camp led by Ryan Thompson. You're keeping them active and part of a core. So by the time the overseas players come, at least up to a fitness standard, the local domestic-based players are up there. So, What do you mean? What happened to Qatar? Qatar, good man. Damari Gray doesn't have a passport. He doesn't have a passport. He doesn't have a passport. And you can't play for Jamaica unless you have a passport. So, yeah, that's the reality of the situation right now. So, Reggae Boys fans, what are your thoughts? What is your prediction for the game? What is your prediction for the game coming up? My prediction, Jamaica 1, Costa Rica 0. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, I'm going to come out with a video quite shortly as it relates to some breaking news in relation to a Jamaican international making a move overseas. So I need a few minutes and I'm going to go live again. Just need to get confirmation of this, but it's a young player that you guys have been impressed with for some time in the Jamaica Premier League. That's all I can say right now. But he's a young guy, a young player. All Sports Jamaica says, first task, football education. My friend, that's going to take time. It's going to take time. Reggae Boys fans, we'll be in touch. Another video coming your way quite soon.